Thank you for joining us this cold and icy morning. I'm Michael Ward, and welcome to MT10 News Wicked Weather Alert broadcast. We've had reports of more than 20 accidents already in the past 2 hours. We're going to do our best to keep you updated on all of the current conditions, as well as giving you safety tips throughout the broadcast to keep you safe. Now, if we take a look at a radar that we've seen, this is as of 9 a.m. and as you can see, the storms are here in Middle Tennessee, and they're here to stay for a little while. As you can see, it spans towards Kentucky as well as down into Alabama. If you look at the Nashville and Murfreesboro area, we're actually in the lighter portion of the storm off to the west of us, halfway between Memphis and Nashville. You see the thunderstorms are coming. There are a lot heavier rain and sleet there. Here in Nashville, it's kind of mild. We are going to see a continuing of freezing rain as well as sleet throughout the day, but not as heavy as they're seeing it in other places. Now, we have reporters posted all over Rutherford County, and we're going to be joined now by Jayla Jackson on the campus of MTSU. Jayla, how are things looking?
I'm here at MTSU's James E. Walker Library, where there's freezing rain, and behind me there are many ice patches on the ground. Now, the ice has been melting away on the roads, and although that may be the case, there are still several areas that are very dangerous, and there have been a large amount of accidents reported in the Rutherford County area. It is encouraged for you not to stay inside, and if you do not need to drive, then don't. But if you do, please use extreme caution. Reporting for MT10 News, I'm Jayla Jackson.
Thank you, Jayla. Now, what we saw outside is pretty standard for all around Rutherford County and Murfreesboro area. Now, I want to start off on a quick note. If you've been sleeping in, MTSU has been closed, so students are welcome to stay away from campus as much as they please. Enjoy their day off, and please stay safe while you're out there. Now, if we're going to take a look at what's going on right now, it's about 24 degrees, but with the wind chill and, of course, the freezing rain, it's going to feel a little bit more like the teens, maybe even a little bit lower. It is going to be cloudy for most of the day as the precipitation continues to fall throughout the morning and early afternoon. We have a little bit of wind, not too much, but it's already pretty cold outside, so it's pretty recognizable. And the most dangerous thing out there, the icy roads. Those are what's going to cause a lot of wrecks. There have actually already been 25 wrecks reported in the last couple of hours. We're going to keep you updated on that throughout the day to see if there are any more things. Now, if we take a look, these are actually the sidewalks on MTSU's campus. Jayla Jackson was out early this morning grabbing these, and as you can see, MTSU did salt the sidewalks as we were walking around last night, but well, it didn't really seem to matter as there continues to be ice building up, which could cause students to slip, another reason why school was canceled. Looking today, what we have to look forward to or not to look forward to, we already have seen a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of ice that will continue to build throughout the day, and depending on how much precipitation, we could be getting up close to an inch. It is going to be below freezing for most of the day, especially this morning, so you better stay indoors, keep those heaters running. And then the freezing rain, if anyone's been outside going to work today so far, you might have found your car completely frozen over from the precipitation this morning and the freezing temperatures, and that will continue to fall all day. Now, if we're looking around 7 a.m. this morning, it was 24 degrees and a little bit of snow, mostly with that freezing rain though. And as we're moving into the noon, it's going to boost up in temperature a little bit, but not enough to continue to keep the rain from freezing. And then later in the afternoon, it's going to drop back with that precipitation continuing to come in throughout the day. Extended forecast looking throughout the week. We aren't just particularly caring about today as we look forward to Tuesday. We're not going to see any more rain, so it looks like it's going to come for today and then head out. Wednesday, though, it will be back potentially. We have a small chance of rain. Thursday, surprisingly, it's going to come in with a little bit of sun before moving on into the weekend where we're going to see a little bit more precipitation. Now, looking at temperatures, well, it's still February and it's still winter. It's going to be 30 degrees at max today, dipping down overnight into the teens. And then even on Wednesday night, we're going to see a -degree impact. Thursday, we're going to see 18 degrees. So even though it's sunny, it's still going to be cool out. Moving on to the weekend, though, it will rise in temperatures. We'll see above freezing temperature on Saturday and Sunday. But then again, that moisture will be coming back. So it's not An ideal situation, we're still going to see a lot of that precipitation throughout the entire week as well as into next week. Now, looking for some safety tips because everyone at our station is concerned about students as well as people at work. Just stay indoors if possible. No reason to risk it unless your boss is calling you in. Watch out for the black ice. The roads are slushed over. And just in case you do start sliding, make sure to turn your wheel into the slide as well as tap your brakes. Don't hard brake, and this will hopefully keep the slide to a minimum. Salt your outside staircases just in case. Make sure that you don't slip on your way down because driving to the hospital today, well, obviously could cause more injuries. And leave your faucets dripping. One of the things that you might want to pay attention to is your water pipes. You want to make sure they don't get too cold to bust. We will continue to cover this throughout the day. You can visit us on our website at mt10news.com or follow us on our MTSU Facebook page as well as our website.